Hey guys, what's going on? Red here, and today we are doing something that has been requested over and over and over for at least a year now, and I'm sorry that I'm just now getting to this, but it's here. Today we're going to be looking at how to create a custom resource pack completely from scratch, and we will include custom sounds. And the custom sounds is what a lot of people struggle with when they're creating a resource pack for adventure maps, is getting the custom sounds to work. I'm going to go step by step how to do that so that you can add custom sounds to your Minecraft map. So the very first thing we need to do is go to our .minecraft folder. I'm sure you probably know how to do that. If not, there's plenty of tutorials on how to find your .minecraft folder. So once you do, you'll be on a screen. You'll have a folder structure that looks very similar to this. And what you're going to want to do is go to resource packs. You're going to enter resource packs, and this is where all your resource packs are stored. So what we're going to do today is we're going to create a new resource pack. So we're going to create a new folder, and we're just going to call this one tutorial. Oop, I cannot spell. Tutorial. There we go. So we got our tutorial folder. It's currently empty because we don't have anything in it, but we will throw all the textures, everything in there, and show y'all how to do that. So in order to get all the textures, just the default, so that you have like a complete palette of textures in your resource pack that you can just go in and change as you will, and that way you don't forget anything if you're planning on changing all the textures. So let's go to our versions folder, which is back under the .minecraft folder. So we're going to go into versions, and from here you see all the versions of Minecraft you have on your computer. So we're going to create a resource pack for 1.11.2. Now you can do it for any one of these. It doesn't matter. You do this the exact same way. Okay, so once you have decided what version of Minecraft you want your resource pack to be in, you will go into that version, and you will see these two files, .jar and .json. In order to get the textures, you need 7-zip or WinRAR. These are two programs. WinRAR costs money, 7-zip is free. I use 7-zip, and once you install it, it allows you to go into these files and see what's inside. So we're gonna, once you have 7-zip installed, you'll click on the .jar file and then open archive, and it'll bring up this window. And you'll see all these different class files and various other things that Minecraft uses, but all we're interested in is the assets folder. So we're going to copy to, and then we're going to find our resource pack, which will be under here, and tutorial. So you'll just copy this into your resource pack and click OK, and now it's going to copy all the textures, all of everything that goes into a resource pack into our resource pack folder that we are using. Okay, so now that it's done that, we can exit out of that and go back to our resource pack, and we will see, if we go under tutorial, we have an assets folder with Minecraft and a whole bunch of other folders where like custom models are stored, custom textures. So like, if we go under textures, there's all these different block models. So we've now copied all the textures and other resources into our Minecraft folder. Now we won't really need all of these, so you can delete whichever ones you're not going to be using in your Minecraft resource pack. Because like you may not even like touch the fonts like to change them in any way, so you can like delete that folder because we're not actually going to be changing it. And when you are packaging your map, your resource pack for release, it's a good idea to get rid of any of the textures that you didn't really change because it'll cut down on the size of the resource pack, and that's a good thing to do. Because it makes download times shorter, and it just makes loading the resource pack in easier, as well as it allows for layering of resource packs. Like if you have more than one resource pack active at one time, you can actually have multiple textures from 2 different resource packs, or 3 or more. I'm not exactly sure if there's a limit on how many resource packs you can have enabled at one time. There isn't one as far as I'm aware. But So yeah, so whenever you're packaging your map, get rid of whatever folders you didn't actually use. So we're going to be coming back to inside here. But first, we need to copy 2 files into our tutorial resource pack. So go to any other resource pack you have on your computer. And so I'm just going to hop into my Exodus 3 resource pack. And we're going to copy the pack.mc meta and pack.png. So we're just going to copy these. Copy. And then go back to your tutorial and paste these where the assets folder is. Now what these are, the pack.png is just the little image that is in the resource pack screen where you're selecting. So like if I open this up, this is the Exodus Season 3 little image. It's a 64 by 64 pixel image, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it is. It's a really tiny image, so you can't do like anything super crazy on it. And then the pack.mc meta is a text file. Well, it's not a text file, but it opens up as a text file for me at the very least, with this written in it. Depending on what your pack format is dependent on what version of Minecraft you are playing. I believe 1.11 and up is 3, 1.8 to 1.10 is 2, and then anything before 1.8 is 1, I believe is what it is. You can always look that up. But generally, and then there will probably be a pack format 4 in the future, but that remains to be seen. The most current is 3. And then the description here, you can change this, and we're going to change this to tutorial, if I can spell. There we go, tutorial. And we're just going to click save. Yep, so we now have our resource pack, and this should work if we compile it all, but what we want to do next is actually add custom sounds, and that's why you guys are here. So we're actually going to open up a program called Audacity. It's free and I love it. It's a easy to use audio editing software. So what we're basically going to do is just record a line and then save it and add it to the resource pack. So here's a little tip for when you're recording like voice acting and stuff. I always like to record background noise and then remove it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick. It's a super easy step, and it will improve the quality of your audio immensely if you have a not so good mic. So we're going to click record, and then we're not going to say anything for a couple seconds. Alright, and we're going to cut off that little click that we have on the end. And if we play this, oh, come on, play, you'll hear a slight, subtle sound, which is coming from the background noise. You'll probably be hearing it from my own audio that I'm doing right now, but we can remove this from any file that we make. So if we go into noise reduction, is under effect, noise reduction, and then we'll click get noise profile, and it's going to scan what we have highlighted here, and then and basically we're then going to use that to remove that kind of sound from any of our voice acting that we do. So if we close that one and then click record, I'm going to say a line. Hello, my name is Ren. Welcome to my TV show. It is amazing and glorious, and you should watch it. Yes, please watch it. I need the views. And there we go. We have we're going to cut off that little bit. And if we play this. Hello, my name is Ren. Welcome to my TV show. It is amazing and glorious, and you should watch it. Yes, please watch it. So we have our custom sound. Except now we're going to remove that background noise like I mentioned before. Go under noise reduction and just click OK. And that should remove it. My name is Ren. Welcome to my TV show. It is amazing and glorious. It didn't remove it all the way, but it removed most of it. If it didn't quite remove it all the way, you can always do repeat noise reduction and do it again. Hello, My name is Red. So you see, like, during the times when there's nothing there, there's no sound. No sound whatsoever, which is good. So your audio quality will be better for it. That's just a small little tip for when you're doing voice acting of any sort. From here, we're just going to save this and export it. So we're going to go to File, Export Audio. That's not where I thought we would throw it. We're just going to save this to the desktop. And we're going to name it as Red. Just as Red. And we're going to make sure the save as type is set as OGG Vorbis files. This is the kind of audio file that Minecraft recognizes in resource packs. So we're going to click Save. Just click OK. Alright, so it saved this, and then we're going to go find it. So we can now close out of Audacity. No, we don't want to save any changes. So our red.ogg is right here. It looks like a little fish. I've never seen that before. And we're going to make sure we have that there. But we need to go back to our resources, our resource pack, tutorial. We're under our tutorial folder. We're going to go under Assets, Minecraft, and then we're going to create a new folder called Sounds. Make sure it is spelled exactly like this. If you have a capitalization, it won't work. If you forget the S on the end, it won't work either. So we'll go under here, and we have this is where we're going to be putting our custom sounds. So we're going to copy this, or actually we can just cut it really. Okay. Just copy it into there. And so we have our custom sound file, which is just red.ogg. Now I'm also going to find another file and throw it on here to include in our resource pack to show you some other things. Alright, so I'm back. I have found another file to add. It's a longer sound file. So we have a short one and a long one. And I'm going to show you all the difference between having a long and short sound file. So the next step is to go back up a folder. So we're back here with our block states, sounds, structures, textures, this area of the resource pack. So we're going to create a new document. We're going to go to the text document. And we are just going to leave that as is for now. We're going to open it up. And we have a blank text file. So what we're doing now is creating the Sounds.json file. Now, this is how Minecraft will recognize the custom sounds that we added to the sounds folder. So the very first thing we need to do is have these opening and closing brackets. And we're going to put everything between those two. Now, for when you're adding a custom sound, you need to paste this set of code in here. For each sound file, you will have this. And if you want to have more than one sound, you'll put a comma and then paste it again. We can actually, and to differentiate which sound file is what, we're gonna name it. So our two sound files, they were called Red and Oscar Ballad. So we're gonna name this first one Red. We're gonna type in Red, and you're gonna do it again right here. Now, actually, I'm gonna cut out this for a moment so that you guys can just see this line right here. So this is how Minecraft recognizes sounds. So we say the name of the file. We say it's under Sounds, and then the name is Red again. And stream is whether or not when you play Minecraft and you call upon the sound, whether or not it loads it all at once, or if it loads it over time as it plays. Generally, if you have a file that is longer than like 5 seconds or so, you want to set this as true. If you have a long file, a long sound file, and you have this set as false, you will get a nice lag spike whenever you activate this command to play this sound. in Minecraft. So generally, if you have a sound longer than like 5 seconds or so, set this to true. Red was, I believe, about it was about 10 seconds or so. So we're gonna have that set on true, which is good. And then we have category, which is what volume slider in Minecraft this sound is controlled by. For adventure maps, I generally just have it on master. For most sounds, now some you can like put under ambient, some under music, some under, you know, just any of the other sound sliders, and you'll just change it to whatever here. We're just gonna leave it on master for now. And if you want to add more than just one sound file, you're gonna put that comma in, and then you're gonna paste the next command. Oh wait, I put that after the bracket. So here we go. So we're gonna put in Oscar Ballad. Now your sound, starting in 1.11, your sound files have to be lowercase. They cannot be uppercase. They have to be lowercase. They changed that to, I'm not sure why. I think it was like the streamline, like formatting and stuff. And it made sense. It was just a pain when I was making season 3, and I had capitalizations throughout my, like each of my sound files start with a capitalization. And I had to go back through and change that. So that took a little while. But now, if you're in 1.11, you need to have it as lowercase in order for Minecraft to recognize it. So we have our two sound files being able to be recognized. So what we do now is we're going to save this. File, save as. We're going to rename it as a sounds. As sounds, and then change. Oh, okay. Just a sounds.json. And make sure this is set as all files, I believe. If you have it set as text document, it won't work. So we're gonna click save, and then we're just gonna double check that it's there. Yes, it's right there, and it recognizes that it's a JSON folder. We can actually delete that. We don't need that. So if we open this, it's the same thing. So we are good to go. So now we have our resource pack completely finished. So we are going to zip up our resource pack and save it so that we can test it in Minecraft and make sure it works. So we're going to go back to this, and then we are going to zip it up. For myself, I have always had to zip up my resource packs. Sometimes you don't have to, and it's a little weird. But for my computer, it requires that I zip it up, put in a zip file, in order for Minecraft to recognize it. I don't know if this is a difference between Macs and PCs. But generally, you'll either have to zip it up or you don't. And if you don't, you just unzip it again if you did. Now, I use WinZip for this, which came with my computer when I got it. So we're going to zip up our folder, or our resource pack. And so you're going to put everything in, compress it, make it much smaller, and we now have our tutorial.zip. So we are now going to go into Minecraft and make sure that this works. So let's go into Minecraft. And I will see y'all once we are in there. Alright guys, we are now in Minecraft. I just hopped on to Exodus Season 3. This is actually the hidden lobby that I made, but y'all don't see it in the map. But we are in the map, and we have our resource pack on. There's tutorial. I forgot that Genesis resource pack was on by default because it's included in the world save. But that shouldn't affect anything for us because we're just testing sound files. So I have put in the play sound command here, and this should work. So we're going to be testing the red sound, which is the one we recorded. Hello, my name is Red. Welcome to my TV show. It is amazing and glorious, and you should watch it. Yes, please watch it. I need the views. So there's our red sound. So it's working. We have our custom sound. Let's see if our other custom sound, the Oscar Ballad, is working as well. Oscar Ballad. we're gonna... Oh, God, it's loud. Let me actually lower that.
My name is Captain.
Let me actually lower it a bit more. So, as you can see, it is working. And this Oscar ballad is kind of a sneak peek for Song of the Siren, which is my map that I am working on now after Season 3. Recently, a teaser trailer came out for that, so be sure to watch that. But, alright, so we're just going to turn off our music now. That way I can say goodbye. Okay, so that is how you create Minecraft resource paths and include custom sounds. I hope this helped. If it did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. It helps a lot. And I hope y'all enjoyed this short little tutorial video telling how to create custom sounds and resource paths. So with that in mind, go out, create your own Minecraft maps, add the resource pack, add voice acting. It's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy. And if you have any problems, let me know, and I will be sure to help you. And I'll see y'all later.